Be honest. When was the last time you actually sat in a room with your own thoughts for 5 minutes without hitting a dopamine relapse on your phone? Right now, we are living through the biggest psychological trap in human history, and nobody is talking about it. Every single day, millions of us wake up and immediately hand over our attention spans to an algorithm designed by literal geniuses whose only job is to keep us hooked. It always starts innocent. You tell yourself, just one more video, just 5 minutes to unwind. But before you know it, you've been doom scrolling for 2 hours. We aren't just watching videos anymore. We are frying our brains, frying our focus, and trading away our prime years for absolute brain rot. To understand why everyone our age is struggling with anxiety and brain fog, you have to look at how these short form videos actually work. Platforms like TikTok and Reels are basically digital slot machines. When you swipe up, your brain has no idea what's next. Is the funny meme, a crazy story, a massive car crash? That exact uncertainty triggers a massive spike of dopamine. Your brain loves new stuff, but it loves easy stuff even more. Why grind for months to learn a new skill, hit the gym, or build a business when you can get 100 microdoses of validation and entertainment in under 2 minutes? We built a digital landscape that rewards zero effort living, and it's completely ruining our tolerance for anything that takes actual work. The scariest side effect of this hyper simulation is that our attention spans are literally cooked. Think about it. Anything meaningful in life, getting in insane shape, mastering a craft, making real money, or building deep relationships requires you to sit through moments that are boring, frustrating, and slow. But shorts culture trains your brain to do the exact opposite. It tells your mind that if something doesn't slap or catch your vibe in the first 3 seconds, it's an immediate skip. We are becoming a generation that can't even sit through a 2 hour movie, let alone read a book or lock in for a deep study session. The mind is a muscle. If you only ever feed it pre chewed, high dopamine garbage, your ability to think deeply is going to atrophy. We are not getting stupider, but we are becoming cognitively soft. We can't handle the friction of real world anymore. This constant scrolling leaves you in a permanent state of brain fog. Have you ever closed an app after an hour and realized you literally can't remember a single video you just watched? That's because your brain was so blasted with disconnected content that it couldn't even process it. And it goes deeper than just memory. This culture creates a massive amount of low key, constant anxiety. When your entire day is spent looking at other people's highly edited, perfect aesthetic main character moments compressed into 15 seconds, your subconscious starts hating your own real life. Real life moves slow, it's quiet, it has dull moments, but because your brain is used to the fast pace of the internet, reality starts feeling boring. It leaves us feeling restless, isolated, and majorly unfulfilled. We are connected to the whole world, but look completely disconnected from ourselves. Let's talk about the ultimate currency, time. Time is the only thing you can never buy back, copy, or grind for, yet it's the only thing we throw away like it's nothing. Let's do the actual math. The average person spends about 2 to 3 hours a day watching short form content. In the moment, it feels like no big deal. But over a year, 2 hours a day adds up to over 700 hours. That is 30 full days. One entire month of your year gone, spent staring at a glowing rectangle, watching other people live their lives. In 5 years, that's nearly 4,000 hours. Do you know who could you become with 4,000 hours of focused, obsessed execution? You could learn a new language, build a side hustle that makes thousands a month, completely transform your physique, or master an instrument. Instead, that priceless chunk of your youth is quietly dissolved into the endless scroll. Look, this isn't some boomer rant about technology being evil. It's a wake up call. These platforms are businesses. Their product is your attention, and they sell it to advertisers for billions. Every time you stay on the app for an extra 10 minutes, they win, and your future self takes an L. Tragedy of lost time isn't just that the hours are gone. It's that we are missing the exact experiences that make us who we are. We miss the discomfort that forces us to level up. We miss the boredom that actually forces us to be creative. We miss out on the real world because our heads are constantly down, looking at a screen. The downfall of our generation won't happen all at once. It happens slowly, one short video at a time, until you wake up 10 years from now, wondering where all your potential went. Flipping the script on this culture takes actual guts. It means deciding that your real life is way more interesting than whatever random video an algorithm is trying to feed you. It means choosing depth over hyperspeed, real progress over cheap dopamine, being present over being distracted. Put the phone face down. Let the screen go black. Step back into reality. Look around and take back control of your time. Because your youth is happening right now, and it's way too valuable to be wasted in 15-second clips.